Hello guys, I'm going to show you the flash strat. Here's a little preview of what it kind of looks like. You can just put your flash right here. It's really cool. You get to heal everybody. You get to assist the heals. But I'll be showing you the good locations. I'll be showing the good locations on Ace and Defiance. It's the best flash strat area to do it in because those corridors and they always last forever. Because the enemy normally gets A and C point, and yeah, it normally is a good time. Let's go to what you want to have on your loadout. Um, so I normally just do the T1 in Unity because you get the cure launcher. It's very funsies. Hunter Cross is not always necessary to have. The recon darts, um, but you can do that if you want, or you can have any other secondary. It doesn't really necessarily matter. But what really does matter is your recharge shield maxed out. So the ability slot, you want to have that. Grenade bandolier with either heal or revive grenades. It doesn't matter which one. I carry revive grenades because once I die, once the flash is gone, normally people be tossing revive grenades. So I was like, might as well just do revive grenades. You can use med kits or auxiliary shield. One of those two works because jockey allows you to have a lot more shield defense when you have auxiliary shield there. People don't really know that. People prefer to just use medkits or something like that, but either or works. Ordnance dampener, and then max out med applicator. That that's probably really all you need. But you need to have jockey and mending field, and you need to make sure that your passive ability triage is maxed out because this is the most ideal thing. It's very important. So let's go to the next slide. This is just pointing out the jockey and mending field implants. If you don't have mending field or jockey is probably very important, especially with ordnance dampener. But if you don't have mending field, you can do counter intelligence or whatnot, or response jacket, or those are normally good too, or ocular. Was it the one where you don't get affected by like EMPs and conks and all that? Those are really good too for replacements for mending field or whatnot, or combat surgeon and whatnot is also good too. Um, but mending field allows you to get a little bit more XP with your shield recharging field. It adds to that. You get to see what you get to heal everybody, and that's the goal here. So next slide. If you're gonna have a secondary person, you could also put them in the secondary seats. You want to have the same thing, except you want to have grenade bandolier, and revive grenades, and jockey too. Um, or you can do heal grenades if you're going for the healing and everything too. You both will actually heal. So it won't just be you, it'll be your friend too. So you get double the amount for everybody. Um, you could also have the ability slot be either or. Preferably if somebody's gonna have the shield recharge thingy-majig, then you should have the other person be in the other seat to be the healing thingy-majig. What is it? Yeah, just you know, and just also have max out triage and everything. You can swap out mending field or whatnot, or you could also have response jacket, or just not counterintelligence, just the fact that there's already a person filling the slot. But but yeah, it's you could help out a whole bunch of people like that, and you both get a whole bunch of certs. But for the next slide, this just tells you the rules that you need. But solo is probably the most ideal thing to do. But both of y'all could help out. If you have another third player, you could also have an engineer play just a repair role, just in case like a unlucky grenade just hits you. Um, but this is the flash loadout. You want to have like a cobalt or fury. It doesn't really matter what like your primary weapon is. It depends on how you feel like. I think your fury was better in regards to those corridors, especially against maxes that they always pull out. But you want to have the most important thing is scout radar for your recon um, points that you can get. Um, Suppression if you don't have that, if no NG. Composite armor max or nanite auto repair system if you have no NG, you know. And in the scrap combat chassis is really easy to get into those corridors. A lot easier with that instead of the speed. So that's what I prefer. Um, so here's some other information. Orbital strikes can ruin the experience. You can't really avoid those. Um, you can normally you want to be like the farthest away from the orbital strike, so just don't put yourself against the wall because you will immediately die. So put yourself a little bit away from the wall, um, and you'll be okay. Um, You can use pocket flashes too, the one from your tactical slot. Instead of an ordnance dampener, you can do a pocket flash. You won't get the recon, but you can still heal people and, you know, shield recharge too. So, that's also ideal. So you want to have an energy help out. You can always use proxy voice chat, and usually some guy will help you out. Doesn't matter if they're in your squad or not. But yeah, those are the main things that kind of kill you and just like, oh no. So that's really the end of the slideshow. I'll show you the locations on Nason's Defiance and Endar 2 for Crown. Those are the two corridor fights that you most likely will do the flash strat in. Um, you could also do it in Amarish on that center base too in the cave. It's less ideal because it's kind of difficult to do that. But yeah, in some areas you can put those flashes everywhere. You know, it's really good. Easy search. You just sit there all day. So I like doing that occasionally because I like having free certs. So, and you should always, if you want to, you can always look in the Hanu and see how far you went on just healing everybody because it gets ridiculous. I have screenshots of me going past like 1,000, just sitting there healing and reconning and shoe repairing. It's crazy. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the locations on Nason's Defiance for the flash strat. Um, so I'm gonna just get my flash ready. Uh, so this is the corridor from B point. If you're going from P point to the corridor, this is the location that I normally go ahead and place my flash. Uh, and I like to place my recharge behind this box right here. You can try to get in the other crevice too, but it doesn't matter. And then Ordnance Dampener in this crevice too. Generally the best two locations. Not the best spot though because grenades like to bounce off those walls. And you can, if you have the Cobalt or Fury, you get to shoot infantry from that location. And then a little bug will happen where you sink into the floor if you're on the wall like this. It's a bug still. Rel has not fixed this or whatever new lead designer. But yeah, we're gonna go to the C point area. If you're holding C point, there's two locations. You can place your flash right here between the tunnel and rock right here, or you can go ahead and place your flash in this like little crevice, like uplip area. Um, Having a hard time getting there. Okay, this is normally where I like to sit because you get to see the doorway right here and just shoot maxes and flashes or what, not flashes, or infantry. And then, yeah, I like to place my recharge right here. Best spot from my opinion against grenades and everything. And then ordnance dampener behind this box. Uh, You can choose where your ordnance dampener goes, but ideally I like to place it right there, or between where the flash is in the first location, just right here. You can place it right here too. It doesn't matter where you place it. Ordnance dampener goes through walls, and then we're gonna go from the spawn area. You can place your flash right here behind this wall. You won't get hit by grenades or anything. So this is like the ideal spot probably for you if you're not risky like me. Or you can go ahead and place your flash right by this box right here. Uh, you will still get hit by grenades or anything, but it's not really that likely. Recharge in this crevice right here is most ideal, and an ordnance dampener on top of this box. You could also place an ordnance dampener right here behind this wall. It goes through walls again. But next up, I'm going to go show you the location on Indar. Indar is the, the, the tunnels. So yeah. Um, okay, this is the Indar corridors. Normally a fight would happen right here on this stairway. So I like to place my recharge right here, and then just like way back here is ideally where you want to put the dampener so you can get like the maximum out. And I just hit my flash right here. Normally sometimes grenades will bounce off, but that happens. Then we're gonna go all the way. I mean, normally fights happen in here all the time anyways, so there's different positions you want to put your flash in, but we're just going to do the outsides for today. We got this area up here. I like to get my flashlight up here. Do it right. Up here is normally the best spot if I'm not an idiot. This is the best spot for the flash because you can get both sides, and then or this right on this corner right here is ideally what you want to do. And I like to place my shield thing, if I can do it right, in this corner. Yeah, I guess like placing it right here is fine. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, yeah, you can place it like that. I don't think grenades will hit it. I'm not 100% sure, but I normally just place it right there, and then I just sit here healing everybody. Because most of the time the fight's gonna be right here, or if they have a Sunday down here. And if they take the main platform, I normally like to go through Skinny. Or, I mean, normally a lot of the big fights happen right here. You can just shove your, if you know how to do it correctly, just shove your flash right here. Oh, that is not, it's really hard to do that. But yeah.
The new conglomerate is locked down indoor.
This is gonna be helpful for me so people don't come at me. But, like, yeah, I guess, like, placing the flash, like, right here is probably most ideal, which is right here. And then you get to heal everybody. Sometimes if I just makes it to B point, I just like to place my flash like right here. Right here. It gets B point and you can see what's going on if you're in third person. I think back here is fine too. It doesn't quite matter too much. It depends on where they're coming from. But yeah, this corridor is kind of a little bit more iffy. It's not consistent like Mason's. Mason's is just that. But this time it's like if they do push in, this is kind of the crazy area. It's really hard to get your flash through these like little mid crosses right here. It's kind of difficult. You just gotta do it. You gotta really put your flash into the thing. Oh, this is interesting. Anyway, yeah. The easiest way to get in is through back here, because there's not really a box that's in the way. Oh. Yeah, this one is just a little bit to the left, so you can get your flash in a little easier. See, it's not even right here, though this side is not the same on the doorway. This side's smaller than this side, so you can put your flash in here, easy cheesy. It's the best way to do it. So yeah, that's how you can get in. It's kind of difficult, but yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go show you Amarish. Well, it looks like his estimate right now, but Amarish will be next on the cave over at the Ascent. Those are normally where the fights are consistent, so yeah. Okay guys, this is Amarish in the caves. Ideally you want to place your flash right here, or if you're coming from this corridor, a flash like right over against this corner like this is fine too. It doesn't quite matter too much. And if we're both holding the sections, normally I like to go place the flash above. If you can get it up there properly, you can do it. I gotta do some wall climbing. Oh, come on. No! Shit. But yeah, you can get yourself up there. That normally works out. And then the other locations are back here, where normally the fights occur. Right here is a location, and then right here is a location of where the fights normally begin, and right here. Normally they have a sunder right here in this little cave crevice. But yeah, these are really the areas where you're probably going to place your flash at. It really depends on where everybody's at. flash up here. Get my flash up here. No. Oh yeah, this is the other last corridor place that you're probably gonna have big fights at. It's over here. There was that rare occasion where you're gonna have a router in here, so it's probably unlikely that you're gonna get a flash in here, but you know, it's still a good strategy overall. You can figure out the places where you can put the shield recharge. It's a lot harder to protect on the cave, but yeah, this is pretty much the last area you probably have the flash applicable. So, uh, I'll put the information on the slideshow that I posted and show it off in this video, and the video that was previewed at the very beginning. I'll leave it in the description below. And always just come out and talk to me or just comment on my video if you have any other opinions or additions that you would probably recommend. I'm always happy to hear about that. But I think I got pretty optimized for how much search you can get. And yeah, it's a very interesting strategy for sure. It's not really like a very gunner gameplay type of stuff that you normally see. But yeah, it's an interesting strategy of healing and shield repairing and recon. So yeah. Anyways, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I'm out.